Hi folks, welcome back to Surviving Arkham. Been waiting a couple of hours for the guy that said he was going to help us with the alpha fight to come on, but I can't keep waiting any longer, so we're going to be giving it a go. Once I'm set up and over at the obelisk, I will bring you all back. We've got 17 wyverns with the one that I'll be riding, along with the artifacts, alpha claws and the primal crystal. I need to get this done before I run out of the primal crystal. So yeah, fingers crossed it goes well. I'll be taking a couple of dinos over to protect the otter, because I'll take that over with the artifacts, and fingers crossed we get there and set up alright. See you soon, guys. Okay folks, we are at Green Hobby. We're set up. We couldn't get all the wyverns out because they're just too big to fit on the obelisk. So just need to get inside. Everything's there ready for the alpha fight. Looks like there's a few more primal crystals, which if this all goes to plan, I'll just leave them there for whoever comes across next. So, fingers crossed this goes well. Hopefully see you on the other side with lots more tech. Make sure we're under the right wyvern. I thought that pause was going to be a little bit too long then. That's the first marker down. Most of these wyverns have got 200k health at least, and a minimum of 10k damage. Yes, she's landing again. Actually, I think I'll let my stamina rebuild rather than go after her to begin to straight away. I think I'm seeing a bit of blood on some of these wings, so hopefully none of them start dying, otherwise this could be an issue. But so far it looks very good. She's dealt low, she's very low. And she's down. It definitely wasn't me that got the kill shot. So, I wonder if we can randomly quickly see who got it. Go. 220 element and a trophy. You watch, we will now see that guy Spartan log in, which would be just my luck. So we left a wyvern over here on passive, looking after the otter with a couple of Deinonychus watching over them both. I think I said there was 17 wyverns, 18 including my rider. So we only actually used 14 wyverns and my rider. Which, not too bad. once I get some breeding and that done, we'll see about doing the bosses with different combinations of dinos. I've got the dinos that are a possibility for the brood mother, and the arges that I want to try for this one. That one didn't take any damage, but I don't think that one came, to be honest. A bit strange that it didn't take any damage at all. I thought I was seeing some blood on some of these. Not too bad though. We'll wait until we're back on Valguero before we throw them out for healing. And then it's a case of some big grinds. Try and get the tech stuff sorted, ready for the build over on Valguero. But for the time being, apart from coming back for honey, the Crystal Isles map is done and dusted. It is one of the easiest ones to unlock for a lot of tech stuff, which I'll acquire this one and then we'll have a quick look and see what we actually unlocked. So we've got the transmitter, which is what we wanted mainly. We've got the teleporter, the trough. We have ceilings, walls, foundations, tech Jenny, that's good. Dedicated storage, that's even better. Double door frames. Need to do the behemoth gate. Oh no, we've got the gate. It's just a dino gateway we haven't got. So yeah, we've got pretty much everything I need to make the new build secure and get started on the proper breeding area in the proper base. Need to get the tech helmet, which would be probably the Ice Titan on extinction. Large tech walls, that's good. Definitely happy with the unlocks on that one. Another one that possibly didn't come, which is probably why it didn't seem that crowded in there. Unless the Queen and the minions only targeted a select few of them. Didn't even think to look to see if they all came through. But the ones that did, at the minute, they only lost between 40 and 100k. Just to check. Yep, none died, so definitely happy. Don't have to replace any, and they're all set to go once they're healed for the next fight, which will probably be the desert fighting for these guys. Sorry, the desert titan for these guys. Don't want to acquire the one that I'll be flying home on, so we'll just move that one out of the way. Again, 100k down. Cryopod these last couple more, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm back on Valguero. Hope you enjoyed the boss fight, and hopefully I'll show you some building on the new area when we're back over on Valguero, which for you guys will probably be a couple of seconds, but for me I would say a good couple of hours of grinding. Got to try and trade a tech replicator on this map for the element that I've got, and hopefully a little bit more. 220 element. Hopefully I can get a couple of bits and pieces for it. So that's it, guys. You saw the damage that was taken, and like I said, I don't even think all of those wyverns went with me on the fight. So we will see you very shortly. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe. Bye bye. Hi folks, welcome back to Arkham again. Little side note between doing the Alpha Wyvern on Crystal Isles and looking at the build for the new base on Valguero. We're still in the old cave at the minute, so excuse the noise of the waterfall and everything else and the lagging. The Snow Owl project is now complete. We've got a base dad at 699 and 2 base mums at 699, so we can now start breeding them up for some proper tames and some mutations on top of the normal stats. Gigas, that's the male that we got. We're replacing the 300 female. All of the male stats are better, so we're currently on a temporary 542 female. Just waiting for some more eggs to pop up. If they're 500, they're getting kept and imprinted, ready for some drops and other bosses on extinction. Tech dinos. We've got the base at 703 with the stats we've got at the minute. I think it's the melee off of this little one, off of the male, that we're trying to get onto the female. Yes, she beats him on every stat but the melee. So once the melee's on there, it goes to 703, so we're just waiting for a male to come out now, and then we've got a line set up for them. The blood rexes are being a bit of a pain. We've got a couple of females on the go, going with the 420 male. Once we've got their stats together, I think we're waiting for 1, possibly 2 more to go on top of the 680 level, and then we can move on to one of the next ones. Ready for mutating those up as well. The end result stats that we're looking for, I've cheated and put them on boards, make it a little bit easier for me. I can just sit here with the cryopods, look at the stats, make sure they're all the right ones. Gigas, nice and easy, just need a level 584 female. I'm not going to bother keeping any of the Rexes. I've got a couple for use, they haven't died yet, so I'll just keep using them. And keep hoping and praying that we get a 703 out fairly soon. So yeah, just wanted to bring you back, show you where we were with the breeding. I have got a trade set up on Crystal Isles with one of the longer term cluster players. So we're getting a tech replicator and a couple of other things for the element we got from the boss fight and the second set of artifacts that we retrieved. Just waiting for him to get the bits together and give me a shout, and if he's in agreement I'll bring you back. Well, not sure when the trade will be, but I will hopefully get it on a recording. So yeah, it's grinding, waiting for that trade, and then getting our build on in the new place. So catch you later, guys. Bye bye. Okay folks, welcome back. What's been a couple of seconds for you guys has been just over a week, I think, for me. The trade took a little bit longer than planned and work got really busy, so wasn't able to, but we are now moving Extinction Base. I'll just destroy this one while I'm talking, and then we'll take a wander. I'll bring you back when we're at the new Extinction Base and before we go over to Valguero, because we've started building over there as well. I hope anybody that has been watching on a regular basis hasn't got bored. So that's the base gone. I'll bring you back shortly in a couple of seconds when we're over at the new place. So the new place should just be coming into render very shortly. As you can see, we've gone for a high up location in the city, and we've been a little bit busy on the grind for drops and veins. So it's not much to look at, it's just a little box to help us survive on extinction, store all the bits in, and we've got this area up here to throw out the army for healing with the Daedon. Okay, go park over there if you don't want to stand near the Daedon. They've had a bit of an argument, it seems. We've got a couple of turrets out just in case any spiders or enforcers decide to come and pay us a visit and start attacking the stuff. Load of bits in the transmitter that need to go over to Val. Got another transmitter and generator ready to go for the new place, and a load of dust ready to be made into element. And this is the inside of the extinction base. Planning on a few more cryo fridges just to store a couple of armies over here and just collect up all the empty pods that we get from drops. Another couple of vaults on this side to spread out blueprints, equipment and everything else that we'll be keeping. Looking at putting a grinder over in that corner. So that's the extinction base. We will now bring you back when we get back to Valguero. Okay, we're back on Valguero. Just before I head over to the new build place, quick update on the breeding. I know I gave you a in the middle of this video there's a little update, but we now have all the stats that we needed onto the snow owls. So our base is now 699. There is a baby one somewhere that's in the middle of being waiting for an imprint, ready for my new flyer. Still the same bland colour, but now we've got I think there's 4 possibly 6 base mums, so we'll be looking at a load of mutation breeding on that one. The giggers, we got the female to 584 to match the male. Just ignore those ones over there, they're all dying still. So that's the stats for the gigger line. Not the greatest, but it was only a 390. It will be upgraded at some point, but for the time being 584 should be sufficient for what we need it to be done. There's also a couple of extra base mums as well to increase the breeding lines and to make things go a bit quicker. Tech Rexes are not playing the game. I just cannot get another 703 female or get the stats onto a male. The Blood Rexes, as you can see, the mummies that we were using are no longer, because we've got the 420 male stats, the melee, on the collection of everything else. So the current base is 685, and on top of that we need to be putting I think we were going to do the 450 stat. That was a bit noisy. I think we're going to do the 450 stat next, so we could get the colours from this one onto the final breed pair. So we'll take this guy with us as well to throw out in the new breeding pen. So that sign can be destroyed now because we've got that target and we've also got that target. Had the dinos out. Believe I've got a health mutation on a baby from these. Yeah, 2680 is now we've got a male with a health mutation. So we've started the line on them. There's a couple ready for hatching, and there's a couple that I've already got for imprinting. They're the giggers that we've got on the go at the minute. And that's a 699. That's going to be the new rider. Bit unsure whether to just throw saddles on these guys and use them on a drop on extinction while I'm waiting for imprints to happen on the rest of them, or just let them starve to death in here. So we'll grab the Dimetrodons and I'll take some eggs over for hatching as well while in the new place. I won't bore you with showing you the whole move, but we'll empty this place down and strip it. Technically, I suppose I could leave it, but I don't like leaving a mess behind after myself. I like to tidy it up just in case anybody else wants to build in here. So fingers crossed these T-Rex eggs are going to play nice and give us some more 703s. So that's this place. you guys probably won't see this cave anymore, so we'll say bye bye, and I'll bring you back when we're in the coming up to the new base.